Well, credit to Florida. They defended well. Obviously, Auston rips one off the crossbar just seconds into the game. Could have changed that narrative, but yeah, Florida played hard today. They defended the middle of the ice well. There wasn't a lot of opportunities for our guys there. You know, in the first 5 minutes. I think we had 3 or 4 odd man rushes out of that, and liked the way we started the game that way. Obviously, it got Florida's attention on it, and they plugged it up pretty good after that. So yeah, not a 5-on-5, not a lot of space, no power plays in the game. Makes it tough on those guys.
Sheldon, you started your third line in overtime, not typically what you've done in the playoffs. Can you explain your thinking behind that?
Well, obviously didn't like the start to the second period. We tried different things, but I mean, O'Reilly's started the game in game 2, so I wouldn't say it's atypical of me.
Do you have an update on Samsonov's condition?
No.
And how do you think Woll composed himself going in that situation?
I thought Woll was excellent. It was great. Not surprised. He's ready for this.
Sheldon, what are you seeing from Mitch right now? What's holding him back from being as impactful as he usually is?
Hard to say. Obviously, I give credit to Florida. They've played him hard. Mitch is a great player. He's been a great player. He's working out there. He's trying. Today was a different game than the other two. Not a lot of offense available really out there for either team. We didn't get the abundance of looks that we did the other night, so it was tough to get any sort of rhythm. Again, no power plays, like I said, makes it a little more challenging. But it's a team game, and we need everybody to find a way to break through here.
2 more, Josh and Pierre.
Sheldon, is Matt Murray an option to play in Game 4?
Matt Murray's cleared. He's healthy.
Pierre.
Sheldon, obviously a lot of people will write you guys off now given the odds of a 3-0 deficit. What's the recipe for you to dig out of this?
Only one game. I mean, that was the goal, and that was the mission here tonight. You got to start with one, and give yourself a chance. We now, obviously, they're in full control here. It's on us now to make it uncomfortable for them and not go away. So still have tremendous amount of belief in our group. We just lost 3 games in a row. Florida won 3 games in a row. Can we win 3 in a row and make it real hard again, and then earn ourselves a Game 7? That would be the goal for us, but obviously that starts with one win. Just so the messaging and all of that, not a lot different than it is tonight. We got to get a win. Today was, in a lot of ways, you look at it as today was the real pressure game. The next game, just go out and play. You got to get a win. This game could have gone either way here tonight. Obviously, it's a missed opportunity for us here, just like Game 2, a missed opportunity. Those things add up, and now you have no margin for error. But, we'll come ready to play and look to get our one win and bring it back home and look to get another.
Thanks, Coach.
John, what went wrong tonight?
I just think it was a tight hockey game. We obviously just got to find a way to capitalize a little more. They're defending very tight in and around their net. We just didn't come on the right side of it and make the play needed to get us the result we want.
Why wasn't this team able to generate, do you think, enough of the volume or the quality of offensive control and kind of opportunities to?
I think they're packing it in real tight, and so obviously we're trying to get to the middle of the ice, and we have to find a way to do that. Obviously they're trying to protect it, so we have to continue to work to break them down. I thought at times we generated good momentum in the offensive zone. It's just obviously getting the puck there and finding ways to get second and thirds or tips and screens. We didn't get on the PP tonight, so we didn't have a chance to generate there. So just got to continue to stay with it and find a way to break them down and get rewarded.
What goes through your mind when Sammy goes off like that?
Just hope that he's okay. Obviously it's a hard collision, so you just want him to be all right, because obviously he's been so good for us all year, and bad he wants to be out there to compete.
You say about Joe's performance coming in?
He was excellent, not surprising. I think his potential is sky high. So I'm not surprised the calming influence and the way he just kind of came in a difficult spot, settled in and played well, made some key saves.
What's the message down 0-3, John?
Just got to win a hockey game. So obviously these three here, we haven't found ourselves on the right side of it. 3 tight ones. We just got to continue to stay with it and just bring this back home.
Mitch, why was it so hard for you guys to generate offensive chances?
They did a good job closing quick when we got it up to our D. They did a good job boxing out and blocking shots. We just got to make sure, as a forward group, we do a better job getting around the net, and just as a group, just trying to generate more around that net.
What's the frustration level that your line hasn't really broken through yet this series?
I don't think we can get frustrated. We just got to stick to our abilities, and once you get frustrated, then things don't really go well for you at all. So. We're just trying to maintain and do the right things on the ice, and we've been doing it through the series. We just got to make sure we keep doing that, and obviously, just dig in, game in, one game at a time, and just make sure we're trying to do our best we can.
Two games where you guys have scored early but haven't got the result. Just what are they doing that allows them to kind of keep getting back in the game when you guys seem to take early control?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we got to look at that penalty kill one and see what we can do better on that. Just make sure we keep pushing. We're not sitting back. Stick to our game plan and do what we can do.
You said about Joe's performance coming in for you guys.
Yeah, he played great in there. I don't know if it was first, second shot, but it's tough when your first or second shot's a B-way. So, I thought he did a great job of making some big stops for us, and especially that late one in the third.
Are you surprised that neither you nor Auston, or for that matter, Willie or John, haven't found the back of the net yet this series?
Like I was just saying, we're trying to do all the right things. I think we've had our chances, we've had our looks, just hasn't gone for us yet. So for us, it's just making sure we're just continue to do the right things out there on the ice and, try to get around that net a little more and try and create second opportunities.
How hard to process the emotions of this one?
Yeah, I mean, it sucks, obviously. But got to forget about it quickly, be pissed off, and, now it's do or die, and just got to take a game at a time and make sure we know that and be ready for it.
Auston, what made it tough to break through offensively tonight?
I just think our forecheck a little bit, just a little bit discombobulated and at times, and they're breaking out quick, and I think there was stretches that we controlled play and had good ozone, but probably not as much as we need to or as much as we'd like.
What's the frustration level that your line hasn't broken through yet this series?
Yeah, I feel like we've had some good chances and good stretches of play. Just a couple posts, stuff's just not falling, but, I just can't get discouraged. Just got to keep pushing, keep, putting our work before, everything else, and just believe and have faith in each other that we'll break through. And, obviously we're in a tough spot now, but all we can do is focus on this next game, and, obviously it's do or die now, so it starts with one game.
Auston, your line especially isn't used to spending as much time maybe in your end as you did in the first 2 periods of this game. What are they doing that's making it difficult, or at least tonight, that hemmed you guys in?
They play aggressive, I think, and I think just breakouts and like I said, everything's kind of connected throughout the ice, and just maybe we're just a little bit disconnected at times and coming through our end into the neutral zone and offensive zone.
Where do you find belief in a situation like this, Auston?
We just got to put our best foot forward, and like I said, it's one game at a time now, and it's do or die. We obviously need to come up big and get a win here, and just focus on that.
Are you surprised that neither you nor Mitch, or for that matter, John or Willie, have yet to score in this series?
I don't know. I don't think it's something you really think about. Obviously, every night you're trying to produce and trying to score and trying to do what's best for the team. Sometimes it goes in, sometimes it doesn't. But like I said, you just got to, continue to work, continue to try to get those chances and make it on them when you have them.
What's going on through your mind when you go in there in the second period?
Yeah, I think the first thing I'm thinking about is hope Sammy's not hurt too bad, or I'm not sure what's going on, but I hope the best for him. And then it's just focusing as well as I can and getting to the place I need to be mentally. And yeah, I think that's really the only thing that's going through my head is try to help the team as best I can.
What did you see on the winner, Joe?
I'll probably have to rewatch it, truthfully. Yeah, it wrapped it in, and that's what I remember.
How difficult is it to calm your nerves in a situation like that, just with the stakes involved in this game?
I think for me, I just try to focus on the moment as much as I can, and try not to think too much on the outcome, and try to take it one save at a time. And I think I settled in and did a good job of that for me mentally. So I think and that was good.
You've had a view of the series from the end of the bench for most, but why has it been so tough for this group to generate offense?
I think we have generated pretty good offense. I think Bobrovsky's played well, and I like some of the offense we've been generating, and sometimes games just don't really go your way, and I have all the faith in the world in this team still. It doesn't really matter what the series looks like. I think I really believe in this team, and I know there's a lot of belief in the locker room.
Did the experience in the Game 1 of the Tampa series help you at all tonight coming in?
Yeah, I think a little bit. Just understanding it's still a hockey game. My process doesn't change regardless of Stanley Cup Finals or an exhibition game.